What's up guys, Wraec here with a new live stream, not even a video, live stream it is. And today, Callan pulls, Callan testing, all of that good stuff. Welcome to everybody, with a small delay here, because actually I have to say, I thought the stream would start 5 minutes later. And I made myself like, I don't know if you know those little soups, a yum soup, nothing super fancy. Try to get a few spoons of that before I go into the live stream, because I haven't actually eaten anything today and come straight from work right here to do the live stream. And yeah, so we are going to summon Callan today, and as I already said in my video about him, I am hyped. I can't deny I am hyped about this guy, because I think he could be fairly cool. It could be fairly cool. All depends really on how tanky he is. So honestly, maybe the test will be rather easy, because we might just see the tanking level by just throwing him in an AFK stage alone. That might be a test, I don't know, we will see. So that is something we'll have to do. And before we get into that, just like for the start of the stream, hello ones and zeros, hello Valamir, welcome. I noticed that I forgot to actually collect my Eternal Inscription here for the for our lovely Mirage Frost Spike, so we have to do that as well. I don't know, I forgot that. So now we'll have to do that. Let's see. I don't even know which place I got, but it's good. I mean, we got the cutscene now in the live stream, so that is a fairly cool start. And that's a nice cutscene. I like this one with the Mirage Frost Spike. Going for Paragon? I don't know. What do you guys reckon? I mean, like, going for Paragon at least in A tier is kind of alright. I mean, we are there. We're at least in the top 10, so that's something. So we got one guy from another server here, the rest is all from my server. Like, most of those are from my guild. That's from my guild, my guild, of course my guild. Not my guild, actually, my guild. Okay. Got like 7 people in there. So that's something. I think I got place 5, and I have to say, was quite annoyed by it. I missed the day. Bloody annoying. This little bit of a tip of mine, I do this every time. I don't use those 10 tokens. I keep them. What do I keep them for? I keep them for when they release like Mythic Plus, or let's say the next level of charms. And then maybe for the next Primal Lord, when this one arrives and they release the next level of Primal Charms, then I go into, or the next level of charms, I go into that, I use those tokens, and then I keep the ones from the second Primal Lord. Those I keep for the Mythic Plus charms. So we got the Braveheart title. I think it's called more like, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Okay, this one I saw is fairly fancy. What I love about this frame is really, they have like this rainbow coloring around here. This is really cool. This looks really nice, honestly. So pretty nice. We got another 369k. Probably lost out on a bit of progress. Defeating Mirage Frost Spike. We got the pack. A little bit annoying, to be honest. I mean, I like the pack, certainly. The thing about it is, I don't really want to pay euro for that. So I will definitely check out. I have an idea. Maybe I can get this with like Google Play vouchers, because it's not really a whole lot. I just don't like to pay money here. The packs are usually high value. 1500% value packs, fairly nice. Fairly nice. So I'm going to get this later, 72 hours, so I have ample amount of time for this. Should be no issue at all. But yeah, so we beat this one. Let's level up a little bit, and then mail. Okay, let's just purchase successful, because we obviously we went for a few rate up tickets, we went for a few dragon crystals right there. Yeah, the question about Paragon is really, and maybe I can come back to this, of course we have an A tier here, so I don't mind getting an A tier. I don't mind Paragoning an A tier. Especially not in this slot, because like we have Graveborn A tier is a little bit full, so you kind of have to make a decision here. Situation I don't really like. I don't want to make a decision. We have to like decide if we go Valka or if we go Callan, because we obviously go Bonnie. And I don't like that. I don't like that. So maybe it would be wise to go a little bit of Paragon on him. Then again, I have Paragon on Valkyr at the moment. She's like Paragon 1, I believe. Which I mean, I don't know. If you're still here, Trexy, tell me. Do you think Paragon Callan, yes or no? What's your opinion? I wonder. Let's just go into that. First 10 bomb. We're going to go for Supreme Plus first. We're going to go for Supreme Plus first, and every decision regarding Paragon we can still make after testing. If I think like, oh, that's an insane must-have, then we can still go for that. So first 10 bomb, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go! Why is your stream the only one I get ads on? I don't know. I sure hope you get ads, because when you get ads, I get money. But it's not like I manually activate them. There is a button where I can just like put ads in here. But I don't do that usually. But now that you ask, let's place ads. Here, have some ads. Free ads for you. I press the button. I don't know if it does anything, but here, have some ads for you. On the fence, I think you might need P4 to be good, but wanted TOSEE what you tested. To see. Okay, to see what you tested. Okay, let's see. We have 242 already. Recruit a Noble Tavern for the Valentine's event. Stigmatism. What's up, Wraec? What's up, Stigmatism? Hope you're fine. First pull. I think Pity Timer was already at that point, so yeah, not really too fancy. But let's go. Let's see what we can do. Mr. Callan, probably no proper animation right here. We'll see. I mean, you can switch Callan later on for another A tier this season. There just has to be any A tier. Stigmatism. There is a channel called Wraec Gacha. Wraec Gacha is the channel, and on that channel I do Idle Heroes. That is my Idle Heroes channel. You can find it on my Discord, or you just search for Wraec Gacha Idle Heroes and you will find it. And then, well, you can watch Idle Heroes content again, because I still post 1 to 2 videos a week. I will post the video probably later as well. We just summoning him. We just did the first 10 bomb IMD2. So we're just like, we're not really that far in there. We have to see. Bonnie. Take a Bonnie. Nothing there. I get an almost. Almost on the road to P4. Corin actually, let's go, next one. Corin actually also close to P4. I think like 30 more copies, something like that. So not really that far. Second Callan. Still need a few more. We got the Callan pack, small pack. We still buy it. Let's go. Small Callan pack. We accept, we take it. Probably swap bait for Faramore, but I have P2 Valka and she's about the same. Yeah, I mean, like, Valka, it's really about the strategy that you want to choose right now. I think Valka will probably do more damage. I assume the damage ability of him is not really worth that much, isn't it? Like, that is what I assumed. Just get a very good tank. If you get a very good tank out of him, then he could be nice. But I don't know yet. I mean, I posted some strategies, most certainly, about what could be used together with him. Some interesting stuff. Made a video about it. And maybe I will make like a follow-up and test all this stuff. There we go, next Callan. I'm curious. I mean, like, tank-wise, we also do have Thorin there. It is not the biggest Graveborn season this time around. Even though we do have Bonnie. Valka is at least good in battle drill. Valka is nice. Like, Valka is not bad. Valka also has great design. I think that is really a plus point for her. Valka really has great design. Absolutely lovely. So, definitely a hero that I enjoy. For Callan, I think, well, it needs to be a little bit of a carry. Needs to be a little bit of a carry for the team, otherwise it really doesn't work. But sometimes you have heroes that are a little bit of a stealth pick and then suddenly you're really nice. I just say Hugin. My god, if I could get a P4 Hugin, I would be so happy. That is such a great hero. Next copy, there we go. So absolutely monstrous. Yeah, I think he might be nice, because we just do have that one tank, and having like another one could be really great. Yeah, there are some nice new ones, Stigmatism. So I made a guide for the Soul Stars, for example, or quite recently I made videos about Sun Wukong, new hero, and also made a video about S-tier Sun Wukong. That was like the last video that I posted, S-tier Sun Wukong, and the next video that I will post today will be 53 Reverie Keys. 53 Reverie Keys, we did that, and I'm going to post what I got there. Ooh, let's go, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see it. The double. Let's go, double and the Bonnie. 16 copies of the guy. Woo. That is juicy. That is juicy, I take it. That's so rare, by the way. Bloody hell. I feel like it's easier to get double pull from Stellar Crystals than from Raid Up. Madness. Madness, madness, madness. But I like how we get like Hugin and Bonnie copies all the time. That is lovely. That is lovely. I noticed last season, by the way. I was thinking about like, did you get Paragon 1 on any of your A tiers last season? And then I looked back and I noticed, no, didn't. Actually didn't. Just upgrade them all to Supreme Plus, kept them there. So, I was kinda annoyed by that. Because I would have loved to like just be able to put that on the Hugin. Set up to buff Chimera when she's released. I will see. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. It's difficult to say regarding Chimera. I mean, just having a great tank is just a huge asset already. And the Graveborn lineup is improving, is getting better and better. And so I think he's just the next huge addition to it. Just the next quality increase of this entire faction. I think we're getting pretty good copies. Or pretty good amounts of copies, because we're still like in the Raid Up letters. We didn't use any gems yet. Back to back here, we didn't use any gems yet. Keep that in mind. No gems used so far. So that is pretty decent, I think. I don't know. I don't wanna destroy it now, but like I think we're in a good way. I think the tickets can't last much longer. At one point we have to run out now. Is it already the time? I kind of feel like we are going to run out of tickets. There it is. My feeling didn't disappoint. So the question is, how far are we already after those tickets here? I wonder. No, I not the guild. Chimera, Callan, Bonnie, Ludovic seems will be strong. In general, like you have so many great heroes now in this faction, it's just like nice. I think Sinbad is still going to be meta this next season. Sinbad is a very fragile thing, I think. Like, can be gone pretty fast. We would need a better normal damage dealer, and so far we haven't yet seen it. Is it super likely that we get another one? Like, the thing with damage dealers is they are always going to get power crept. Damage dealers... The fate about damage dealers is that they are going to get power crept. If you go for something, just look at Stargaze. Just look at Stargaze. What was meta? Going Skalita. Then it was going Talene. Then it was going Harak. And like none of those heroes are bad now, but like the one outscaled the next one. And what is going to be with Cryonaya? Probably going to outscale Harak. So like it's always going to be the same thing. It's the same thing for normal heroes really. So it's just. We're just waiting for the next hero to outscale the previous one, and at that point we're then going to see what happens and who's going to be the next best hero. We're now reached a point though where Sinbad apparently outscaled OD for nearly all fights. I think there were 13% OD usage. Well, I'm not too sure. Like, I made the video about the statistics that the community team posted, and there was like 13% OD usage or something. And you have to keep in mind there was one boss where Sinbad didn't work. How was she called? Temesia? I forgot her name. Last season's not Primal Lord. My brain. God. Thalassa. Thalassa, like. Sinbad didn't even work against her. So, they already only got some percentages. He got them easily. So, at that point, yeah, I don't know. Is it that fair? We can just say he's off meta. We can really just say he's off meta. Even though he's a great hero, he's off meta for Dream Realm and was outscaled by Sinbad. And now Sinbad has the spot OD had in Dream Realm. And there is no faction skill that will probably change that because Sinbad is just great at the moment. And unless another hero arrives and just does more damage than him, he's going to be that. And it's a bit sad for me, because I have Paragon 4 OD and like Supreme plus Sinbad. Yeah. Need more X resets since I reset X20 Valka for Simba for the current DR meta. I hope Valka to be more meta with the true damage. Yeah. She's still fairly strong. But like the true damage is a bit of a difficult thing. So, stun duration needs to go to 2 seconds, by the way. This is just like a must-have. It's plus 10. We have to upgrade this guy to plus 10. Yeah. Let's see, 1 second. Let's see. Didn't even check what he gets. We have Fist Death, Magic Death, and Healing. Okay. Healing is interesting because it also increases effectiveness of the shields that he gets. And shields, getting shields in general is a big thing for him. So that's a minimum plus 8. That's a minimum plus 8 to make him tanky. So now the question is the tankiness. I think we're just going to go right now, before we even think about any questions, because we had 16 out of 45. Obviously, there is the question in the room about moving forward and increasing that to Paragon 1. Before we even consider that, and before we even move forward with a thought like this, and we are already above that, I think we should just like throw him in there and test him a little bit. What about... He has the same ones as Fresto has, right? He doesn't! Somebody told me he has Taunt he has the same set that Fresto has. Okay. Fist and Magic Death increase. I mean, certainly works for him. Not super impressive. Let's test the base form first. Let's just take this. And we're just going to move into the stage. That is what I usually use. I just want to see. Maybe we just remove the Hugin. I don't want to do a CC team. Do we do any team? Let's put him alone in there first. Alone in the dark. We give him a better chance. We give him a better chance. Yeah, that's 40 Fist Death. Okay, I mean, he does take damage. He certainly takes damage. And he's dead. Okay. It's not... That's not a small amount. It's actually pretty big damage. Huh. I can tell you he does not work at high defensive pushing. Okay. But it's not super bad. Like... Is it? What if we do this? How tanky is that? Is that tanky? The Frestos do stay in there. He loses shield. Still has shield at the end now though. So that's pretty good. Does no bloody damage at all. And without extra heal. Really doesn't heal. Yeah. I don't know, like for PvE, yeah, no charms yet, of course. I mean, we can go into charms. It's not like the charms change a whole lot mechanical about the guy. I just wanted to see how tanky he is without, and then we can go and get the charms now. Can get both. Even know why the Lawson charms are still there. Let's go. And we set those. Those definitely like the pictures. Could prove my account by going into this area. We've got the headwear, which is really, really nice. Go to changing room. I mean, we can't use that now. No, we can't use that. We are dressed in VIP. No, not this one. This one. So now we do have the chance. Let's see. Cryo Mama gonna solve all of our problems. Cryo Mama going to be very, very tanky. My god, that lagged. Just sitting there. And it certainly helps. Now he's standing up. We haven't seen him yet get like to second ult. Okay, the scream, first time, and he's gone. But like, at the start of the battle, active part. He has an active part of the ult. Wait. Wait. Let's just do a little bit of a team. Let's just do a little bit of a team. Because I just don't want to go into and make this, it's too much of meme testing. So we are going to go and make this a little bit of a team. We're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do one more hero. I want to keep this defensive though. So we are already fairly defensive. We could add anybody really. What happens if we twin this guy? I want to twin this guy. Like this. I just want to see because he didn't gain any energy in the fights we tested. So that was something that I wanted to see what happens if we... So we can give him energy. It just takes ages for him to get to an ult, because while he is in his ult, obviously he doesn't ult. And then he is a melee hero. So that on the next level means it just takes ages to do it again. And then he does it again. Okay, so that's good. In the team he has a huge shield. I mean the blocking area, the protection area is fairly good. It is fairly good. I'm honestly surprised he doesn't work in like AFK stages. Because I would have reckoned like just the idea of the kit is pretty good. You just start by protecting your Fresto, you have like this immediate tankiness at the start before you can activate your Coco maybe. I would have thought this is good. Like we don't really have to run him with twins. We could run him way more stationary. Twins. Who's the best tank? Twins. Do PvP? Yeah, definitely planning to. But what if we go like... What if we go like this? Like this. Isn't that like super tanky? Wait, or do we go... No, we can't move him over. I want to put him in the position that Smokey is right now. I think it's okay. Ah, now he runs over. Okay, maybe we should put him there. Maybe for Smokey... if we put Smokey further to the front it doesn't work, so probably have to put him further to the front. Let's do double speed here. Previews always make the heroes look good. I mean, for this stage, this certainly wasn't the team we wanted to go with. I'm just thinking about like how you would set this up to make this work. Like if I press auto battle, I want to think if this team is good if I do this. It was all Callan but shows on, and that could be the case. Probably doesn't. Atraxi. Atraxi was asking whether the damage that gets negated by him is shown as damage he negated. And seeing this, I reckon nah. I reckon nah. He definitely took more damage than those guys. No chance. No chance he didn't take more damage than those guys. Let's place him there. And then we can go like this. Yeah. Let's go. So we have the full tankiness there. Feed energy. Stands directly in front of the Viperion. We get the slam. Slam is good. Yeah, it's better to place him further to the front. If we place him behind the Fresto, he's so wasted. And we get to activate the ult. But this works. Like, I don't think this is bad, Trexie. I don't think this is bad. I could see this lineup. Just like with the double tank. Doing Smokey with the Coco. I could see this. Like, we're obviously not in the super deep end of stages that we just push. But nonetheless. Ew! Enemy Rainier. Twist. That's honestly almost worth it. I just go ahead and steal the bloody Smokey. Give me his Smokey. Thank you. You can have my Coco for that. That is so stupid. That is so stupid. Her Coco is still living over there. Okay, now she's dead. Kinda sad. Okay. Kinda good. Callan going over there. Doing a little bit of slamming. Yeah, nice. This is an auto-proc stage. I mean, you could probably easily beat this with something else too. Like, let's do some PvP. What we're going to do is we're just going to put this on auto battle now. Auto progress, and then we're going to do some PvP. I'm going to take it, by the way. Claim all of those while we're at it. And then we go into some PvP. I have to say though, I forgot my own teams that I suggest. Wait, I saved those. I saved those, I just noticed. I said I forgot all the teams that I suggested. But I made formations of those. So this was like what I came up with. Summon Callan, and Callan is always, I like the Callan we didn't own, of course. So in all those teams, the Callan was replaced by our wonderful Thorn. So we kind of have to adjust those lineups a little bit, and get our Callan in there. Where's Callan? It's always so far down because he's just Supreme Plus. And then we have Slam Slam. And I want to test all those lineups. You see Puzzle Fiddle with him? I just made some teams before. Yeah, I mean true. So that's the thing. I'd never really push anymore. Like, for right now, I don't know. Like, just for the abilities. I mean, sometimes can be worth it. I think I'm still doing well in PvP nonetheless. I'm still place 1. Like, get victories. 950 points. So for now, I don't really have a need to push there. Let's do some friend battles though. We can fight Andre because we are not really super OP this time. We are not super OP, so we can fight Andre a little bit. Where is he? Mr. Andre. Oh, we go against Turtlelegs? Does Turtlelegs have a team? No! Mr. Turtlelegs has no team! Horrible. We can fight Techies and Brownie. So Brownie, I think, at least against the weaker teams, will be a bit of a madness. Where is he? Wait, I have a message from him. I can leak our chat. For German-speaking people, I leak the chat now. I asked him to attack me, actually. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course the 1-0. 1-0 said that I can't say he's going to work well in high deficit if I test him in low deficit. Obviously I can't. So what do we test? I mean, Paragon-wise, we're a little bit ahead here. So still, maybe this. But there's like no Paragon on this team. He's one Paragon 1. If I fight him with Paragon 4, that's unfair. So maybe we do have to fight Brownie. Oh, we will hit him with this once though. Oh, come back. Let's see. I mean, it's interesting certainly, because we do have higher shield gain, of course, on our Paragon. And when we are in this area... Oh! Big damage coming in. I don't know. Like, he's now waiting for a second ult, he's just standing there. It doesn't feel right. I feel like I should have beaten this like 10 years ago. We won with all heroes alive though. But it didn't look right. It didn't look like it was like an insane win. I don't know. Was this the way? Maybe we try the other ones too. Cause like, if I attack Andre with another team, it kind of works faster. Kind of works a little bit faster. Let's try summon Callan. Which is not that we summon Callan, but that it's Callan. And we use summons. We have twins in there though. Which don't really work too well on this map. So I'm not too sure if we want to use twins on this map. Maybe we have to just summon Callan a little bit. Need one more hero for summon Callan. Because I don't want to go twins anymore. Well, unless I go twins like this on him. Which I could, but is that worth it? Can we... Does this work? If we go like this? That is a bond. Okay, then we do it. Come on. We are going to fight Brownie afterwards. So like, I don't know, with the Wilder tile it seems like a waste because we have 2 immune heroes standing in there. So what is the point? Fight that loser ones and zeros. We got absolutely destroyed here. I mean, he moved forward. It really didn't help. The point of this team was to see if he can deal damage that way. He is immune, so... I don't know. Does it feel like he's just like absorbing all the... He even died, bloody hell. I don't know, he died and we lost that. We died and we lost that. Against Meta Bonnie, okay. Not sure if he's like super insane. Mr. Andre updated his defense. So we have a different defense team now compared to the last fight. So this is definitely not worth it. This is definitely not worth it. What is it with the Slam team? Slam team is pretty strong. Was this the way that I wanted this? I doubt that I wanted this that way. I wanted to definitely have this guy move forward. And then have those two, yeah. Yeah. This is way better. And then maybe we can even move this guy over here. Because that should be no problem. Let's see. The idea was to have 2 types of slams that go in there. Because he has quite the insane slam. Okay, this annihilated him. I don't know. What I really hate about this guy is that he doesn't do anything at the start. Like, it takes so long for him to do anything. This will be like stupid strong in some way. And it is bugged UI. You can't tell me anything. This is bugged UI. This is the replay. Like, he stands there. I mean, he obviously loses, and he loses like 2.5 million, 2.5 million shield. I mean, 2.5 million isn't really too much. I want to see what happens if we change the position. If we change the position. And just like, small change. We just do this. What happens? So now he gets hit more. Still doesn't get hit that much, actually. Still dying. They get through his shield, though. Okay, we lost Bonnie. No damage, really, from him. I don't know. Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel like... Where's Brownie? Where's Brownie? Let's hit Brownie. Brownie is more difficult. Brownie is level up in terms of Paragon. So there's Mr. Brownie. Harak, Dunlinger, Diana. So we are hitting whales here. I want to try Slam Slam once again. Because Slam Slam is kind of stupid and I like it. Going to go like this. I don't know. Honestly, on this one we might have want to put him a little bit more back. Is it insane if we just go like this? Because then we will have like the full focus here. Oh, let's try it like this. So you want the big taunt ability for him? I don't think he can live with the big taunt ability. I mean, we have so much Paragon disadvantage here. We just don't stand a chance with that team. Like that is the problem. It's pretty big. I mean, we have 2 high Paragon heroes there, maybe 3. Is it that much of a Paragon disadvantage even? 1p4, 1p4. And then we have like these Celestials, which is a weird thing. This one is this one. So we have there, it's the same for the first 2. And then we have the last party. I mean, he definitely has the advantage. Definitely has the advantage. I get to fight him every day, enjoy. In like half of my videos, you can see me beat Brownie with some stupid team. It's big fun if I can do that. It's big fun if I can do it. We lost fairly fast on this one though, which was not nice. Which was not nice, ladies and gentlemen. We move a little bit outside of the range. And we get absolutely demolished. Did you guys see that? He did not tank that at all. He did not tank that at all. Like 0 chance. I want to watch that again and a little bit slower. We don't even get to the point where we are tanking. At least Dunlinger doesn't block him. But then he's just like exactly at the point when Diana goes into his ult, he ends his. Exactly at that point. So that we take all of the damage. And then he's completely useless. Because this team doesn't have huge initial burst. It takes a few seconds. And those seconds are exactly enough to wait long enough that Callan ends his stuff. That is ridiculous. What happens if I do this? Is that stupid? So yeah, see it? Right there. Exactly when the Diana ult comes. What is that? Thorin Callan or a lot more tanky? It's like, that is like stupid. That is like really stupid. That is exactly when the bloody Diana ult comes. So he's super vulnerable to that. And that is certainly... I mean, many people don't own him, but that hurts. That hurts. Does hurt in PvP. Who else do we have? Does Joker have a team? Joker is also pretty strong. I don't want to fight Diana with this team anymore. Which I mean, makes sense, right? So we got like a P4, P2 Hypergene, P1 Hypergene, P3, P1. Okay. Let's try Slam Slam. Slam Slam without any tiles apparently. No. We're not going to do Slam Slam without any tiles. Because that is stupid. Okay. I mean, the range is kind of big enough. So the range is not really the problem of him. It's just... I don't know, like him going into the battle so late is a bit ugly. And once he's in there, he's really just like a normal tank. Doesn't have the heal that we maybe saw on like an Olmus. Callan struggles against Odie. That doesn't surprise me if I'm honest. Callan struggles against energy. I don't know. I feel like a little bit more duration on this initial active part would be nice. And like maybe a bit more energy. We have the big damage here. Maybe we can build into a stall team. Can we build into a stall team? Just like Callan stall? Is that something we can do, Callan stall? Because I feel like that is probably better. The slam team, that was a little bit funny. Let's cut some meat from this team. We keep those two and the rest is going to be wilder. PvP tactics, you know. You know how it is. We cut this and the rest is going to be wilder. I'm going to go with like a Hewin in there. Going to go with like a Lorsan. And we have one more hero that can go into this team. Magic damage-ish, maybe Luca. So now we have a team. Honestly, I don't mind if Bonnie dies. I don't really care. Would have gone second tank. I would have got like Granny or something even. I mean, it doesn't even work. I didn't even see that yet. Doesn't even work. The bloody Wilder tile is so OP. Can't even teleport the heroes with Rainier. It's invincible. Ah, okay, now it's over. Or Callan is dead. How the hell did our Callan die? I didn't even see how he died. We were a little bit under Paragoned, we could say. A little bit under Paragoned. So, that's another issue. I would love if they made like a test server, you know, like with 0 Paragon. He got 0 damage. He tanked a little bit and then died. I have to check. I didn't see Callan die. I thought this would take like forever. So he's there. Gets slammed immediately. Takes the first Leica thing. That's nice. And he's just losing insane amounts of HP there at the start. Just against the Frestos already, okay. Maybe if we adjust the team a little bit and replace Luca with Damien, we'll have a better chance. Going for a bit of double heal maybe. Something like this. Still think this is ridiculous. Like, Rainier can't teleport her. Check this. Can't teleport her. Because she's invincible. I don't know. Any ability that gives you invincible should be forbidden. Should just be straight up illegal. What they did there on the Wilder tile is not cool. Okay. Ooh! Callan got absolutely destroyed. That is not sweet. Bloody hell. Okay, that Scarlita absolutely destroyed us. Is there a Burial Zoo comp around? Nah, mate. Nobody plays Burial at the moment. Absolutely got destroyed. I don't know. We're in a Paragon disadvantage. Not much. I don't know. Like, he's obviously playing meta. But he's free to play meta. If I go into Lily May, it works obviously. But I wanted to explore like some choices that aren't like exactly same. People say Scalita's dead. Scalita's not dead. Scalita's still OP. But I kind of feel like I have her at P1. And I feel like to use her well now I will need to add like P3. That's the thing. It hurts Callan that he can't recover in the same way as a Fresto. Like, that really hurts him. Bam! Burst it down. But we just lost Callan with 2 healers on the board. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Losing Callan like this is really ridiculous. I mean, we have pretty good dot up there. We should be able to like take 1 healer away there. And don't get the kills fast enough. Nah. I don't know, that's not impressive, isn't it? Let's try the same team. And let's see what happens if we replace Callan with Fresto. So we have the current #1 tank really here. We're going to get some energy there. We're going to make use of that. We have the defense there. We have the energy. We're just going to see what is better. Because I certainly feel like this initial standing around doesn't really get us a whole lot. Okay, the old counter there on the Fresto certainly didn't do us, get us a whole lot as well. Okay. Okay, lost the clone. Which exploded. Got some heal on there. Would be nice to get a even ult. Get the even ult, we are safe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the thing is, we lost this fight with Callan. We win this fight with Fresto. But this is Supreme Plus Fresto. This is Supreme Plus Fresto, right? Should be Supreme Plus Fresto. Yeah, this is just Supreme Plus Fresto. Okay, plus 25 Supreme Plus Fresto. Granted that, higher stats, yeah. But that is not the reason we see this difference here. Disappointing. Disappointing, straight up disappointing, I have to say. Could you try Callan on Volatile? Teleporting him behind the enemy. Behind the enemy prey. The disadvantage for that is most certainly that you don't really have your teammates in range, right? But interesting. If you go a little bit melee mauler, could be interesting, yeah. Yeah, Ruguto, I will try that. But this is massive. This is a massive difference. The team, by the way, is nice. I like it. I like it. Let's try against Joker. So this worked. This is so standard. This is so bloody standard, this team, that I'm even going to save it. It's just like Bonnie Stall Fresto. Oh, that's okay. Don't even have to save for that. So, okay. We're just going to remove this, and this. Okay, we need to remove everything. Then we need Callan. We need a little bit of Mauler as well. Mauler specifically melee Mauler, otherwise this won't really work. We can run with this. I kind of want to run this. Don't know what else we run. A little bit of heal maybe? He does have stun. Him on the tile there, this guy over here, and then we have like one more hero we can go with. Who else do we desperately want to have in this team? Some power. We could go with twins. We could twins him. Or twins them, just like that. Oh wait, like this. And then this. Would be possible. It's a little bit weird because we work into this stuff there. With the Coco, we'll probably lose Coco. I don't like that. That's not too cool. Just going to throw Skelita in there. It's going to do well. We're going to go like this. Go like this. Okay. Okay, we have a little bit of heal next to him, obviously. Now moves out of our heal. That is good. So that he can die. Stunned all the enemies, but yeah. Yeah. Can I please kill the Coco? It takes forever. I mean, might have been a little bit of a bad team. Might have been a little bit of a bad team. Don't want to say it wasn't. Maybe it's even being more stationary. Maybe we stay more stationary. Just going with like... ugly. Just going like this, maybe. Yeah, at the beginning it's certainly nice. Got the counter there. Our Okay. Smokey getting a little beat up, and he's dead. And Callan gone. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's difficult. It's certainly difficult. We can't really test it too well against heroes that are higher than Supreme Plus. Because the problem that you have when you test a tank against heroes like this is you run into one singular problem, and that is this part. Damage boost. They have 24% damage boost against us and 24% damage reduction against Callan. So they do 24% more damage to the Callan. It's 24%. So the tank can't tank because he doesn't have the damage boost. Which is stupid. And he gets less shield when we have like the stuff going. So it's really difficult once we have like anything going that is with Paragon. I noticed this with every single new hero they release, that it gets tougher and tougher to actually test things. I would love to have like a button to just instantly deactivate Paragon. Right now, I don't feel him. Like, what can I say? He doesn't fit into any of my teams. He doesn't fit into any of my teams. He doesn't teleport at the start because he's unaffected. Yeah, I guess. And then it takes forever. And then he's teleporting, so yeah. So go to Paragon, didn't I say that in the beginning? Yeah, but Paragon 1 wouldn't be enough. So I would have to go to like 4 or 3 or something. Which, I mean, sure I can. I don't mind. Like, we can still switch him if we don't like him. Try him in tower. I mean, sure. The day is there for that today. So we have the option, I guess. And gives me probably the opportunity to just go ahead and maybe take another sip from a in the meantime now cold soup. So that's something. So let's get a bit of soup. Nah, not replacing Thorin. What I think about right now is, why not link them? Let's link them. We do this. Crazy stuff. Cold soup, yeah. Cold instant noodles. I paid 39 cents a pack. From Chinese wholesale. That stuff has to be deadly somehow, I don't know. It's pretty much the only place where I found a good use for him. I just wonder if there is potential in the combination of linking Thorin with Callan. I mean, is there something to get there? You guys think this is going to be meta? If we link Thorin with Callan? I mean, he takes 50% of the damage that Thorin takes, and Thorin takes 50% of the damage that he takes. So, I mean, it could kind of chain a little bit. Thank you for sacrificing your soup for us. Well, the not eating the soup was not as bad as eating the cold soup now. Eating the cold soup now, that was punishment, I have to say. That was a bit of a punishment. But I survived now. We are certainly tanking. We are tanking. We don't even get a second ult from him. I don't know. I feel like he struggles a little bit. I really feel like he struggles a little bit. Wouldn't get a summoning recommendation from me. Like, I was hyped to test him in some teams, but he's just a little bit too inactive for my style. He's just like a little bit too much laid back there doing nothing in his inactive mode. And being not very effective at that. I think what really killed it for me, and it's, I mean, it's not like this is the number one gameplay situation that everybody saw, and that is just like the absolute end of this unit. But the point where I really thought, oh my god, this is like annoyingly bad, was when he ended his ability after Diana had just charged his ult. So Diana was ready to ult, and he ended his ability at that moment, where I thought like, man, that's bad. And then he's so far away from the next ult. I feel like they should give him a little buff. They should give him a little buff. I want him to get like the twin treatment. A little bit of initial energy, you know? Just so he can get his next ult a little bit faster. I want to see like half of that energy bar filled. I think that would be good. Do you think Thoran Reflect does way more damage now? I don't know. I mean, he survives longer, obviously. It is a super tanky thing. So at least we get through there. But I'm not sure if I'm good. Atraxi, how far are you in the Graveborn Tower? I want to see how far I should be able to push today. There's a question. I mean, we have pretty high Paragon on this team as well. Doesn't matter for the tower though, obviously. You can reach level 100 without any problems. Yeah, I assume that much. 104, okay. Yeah. We will see. We'll see till the point auto battle there. It looks like they're tanking pretty good. But like those first initial seconds where his ability is active, there often isn't even that much burst. There often isn't even that much burst. So often that the burst comes a little bit later. Like his plus 10 ability as well isn't even good. That's not even a good plus 10 ability. That is just like more of a... I can't even imagine how bad that would be if you would not have the plus 10 ability. Like, then the ability would be completely pointless. Then the stun would be pointless if it was 0.5 seconds. It would be like a disruption effect. That is everything. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay, they're hitting my Callan. Tanking. Good or food? For now I'm at food. For now I'm at food, which is tragic considering I didn't get any, or I did get a little bit of cold soup now. Callan? Now he can be the glorious hero saving all of our units. And I mean, like, my heroes didn't die. He activated his stuff, my heroes didn't die. I want to see, because that was like a decent-ish ult, where I would say, okay, that is like probably the best he can get. It is probably the best he can get. I wonder how much damage he did right now. And he did basically nothing. So damage really not a thing. Not a thing, guys. Not a thing. Got no damage. Username a tank? Yeah, I mean, like, he's a bit of a fail, I guess. I'm just so annoyed. Like how the heroes still die when they are right next to him. That is a bit annoying. Okay, he's now activating his ult. I mean, they're not going to kill the Lumor, let's be real about this. Okay, come on. Activate ult. Just didn't hit it. Yeah, Power is just dying there, and that's the time. How well did he tank against Iron Ulmus? I don't think we fought an Iron Ulmus lineup yet. It's difficult as well, because you will have the same problem as before. I mean, would you use him against this? The only reason you would use him against this, like, you could go with Callan and Ludovic. And essentially you wouldn't struggle against Iron Ludovic. You would still struggle against everything else, though. We probably have to adjust this team, do we? If we remove him, the team is better. If I just go like this, we could even put Valka in there and team will be better. Valka will be better. I don't know if he's just like going to be a joke. If his stat level really that I would say is just like, it's just like a joke to use him. Because really it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. Maybe I'm too mean. But I would rather have Valka on the board. Like, even in this situation like this, I would rather have Valka on the board because she feels like she's tanking and she's actually doing something. And she's actually going ahead and hitting enemies and Fistef debuffing and stuff. Like, stuff is happening with her. There's damage and tanking, and it's all there, and like, I don't know. It's not level of Valka, it's not level of Bonnie, and at that point the hero is dead. Like that's a death sentence. Not better than Bonnie, not better than Valka. In my opinion, that is a death sentence. That is a death sentence at the moment. Because, like, if you go into the Mystical House and you go into Wishlist, that is the decision you make. That is really the decision you make. I'm kind of thinking he's worse than Savina. Put Callan on Volatiles. I tried that. Didn't really work out in any way. Wasn't doing a whole lot. I don't know. We tried doing a little bit of stuff there. He didn't do anything. Was like 5-6 minutes ago, Dro, that we did that. I don't know, I'm lacking like ideas right now. I'm lacking like ideas where I say, okay, there is the big use, there is the superb use. I have an idea. I have an idea now. Wait a second. Oh, IMD2 sent me a message. Exactly! Yeah, IMD2 sent me exactly what I'm looking for. Because I will show you that. The community... Wait a second. No? And we need this. And we need to... this. And... this. Okay. There we go. This is the guide for Callan, recommended by the community guide team. So this is where they say, there is the use for our hero. We're starting off with 2 teams for the AFK stages. Interestingly enough, we've used something very similar to this, actually. We used something very similar to this. This, I think, is decent. If you go with Bonnie, I think that's the same. That's decent as well. So that is kind of alright. That is kind of alright. AFK stage-wise, we also have this one. Not too sure. Not too sure. Like, really? This is essentially the same team, but it swaps Hugin for him. I think swapping Hugin for him is a downgrade, though. Like, unless you're really looking into burst, but you have, like, immediate CC with Iron. If you don't have that, then you don't have an Iron team. So, I don't really see the use for this. And we have arena teams. There they go with standard Callan team. I don't know who uses that. But I'm not confident that this is going to work well. I'm not confident in this team. I'll be honest, not confident in this team. If there was like some kind, this is like very stally, I think. But it's supposed to fight a team that is just not able to kill anything. I'm not sure. Let's give it a try, maybe. We can give it a try. There we go. Comes from Yapala. I thought this was like community guide team. It says community guide team, not Yapala. Did they steal the teams from there or take the teams from there? None of the teams include his sister. I don't know. Mr. Andre, we're going to fight you again. I will copy the lineup. Exactly. Oh wait, I can't copy the lineup. Oh, that's annoying. Oh wait, we can. Yeah, we can. We can copy the lineup. All good. All good. We can copy. We can steal stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Stealing. And he's putting it towards... Wait. That is... Ah, okay. Was just a little bit confused by the team. We go like this. And we put the... Then we have Hewen and we have Damien. And we do this. And we do this. And then we have Callan. And that actually gives us no faction skill. Because it is a normal arena lineup. That is not supposed to be run in the lineups we run right now. And they want us to run that with confining spells. So let's try this out. Let's see if this super tanky stall team is worth anything. I mean, maybe I underestimated this. It does have a lot of healers. So that's something. That's something. We do have healers indeed. Callan is dead a little bit. But we have an Hewen ult. Hewen ult is always a good thing. Not too sure we're actually going to get a Callan ult. But sometimes in life you have to do without Callan ult. That can work. Many people on this planet live without Callan ult. Many people on this planet live without Hewen. And we're dead. Okay. We survived longer than I thought. We survived longer than I thought. Granted, the enemy had faction skills. So... yeah. Does he have self-sustain? He has a little bit of self-sustain as far as I know. He can get shields. Gaining a shield becomes unaffected. When actively used, increase shield. So he has shield gain. Not here. That is the damage ability, vitality, and then here is, I think there was damage in there. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I can make this team better by removing him, if I'm honest. I think I can make the team better by removing him. And just putting like, I don't know, Bonnie in there? I don't think the team is worse now. In fact, I'm almost sure the team is meta now. Like, that's not an insane meta or anything, but like... I feel like if we had like no chance before, we might have one now. Ah, countering the Hewen ult. That is annoying. That, I have to say, that was an annoying hit. Didn't like that. One single bit. Ah. Strange. Actually getting kills here. But we also have a Tazi there. That is not good. That is really unhealthy for us. Okay, I mean, like, we got closer. We got closer. And we are in a little bit of disadvantage here, are we? No, Yeah, we are in disadvantage. He has like P2 Lime. Counter to burst team. Nah, he can't even be tank for alone on the team. He feels as tanky as Dunlinger. Like, that is not like super insane. I mean, I'm arguably setting very, very low Paragon here. We are not even in Paragon disadvantage because we have P3 Damien on the board. Like, obviously, this team, there is an improved version of exactly this team, so I don't know. Problem really is that we get our even old counter tier, so we can fix that by doing this. We can probably beat him every now and then. But with Callan, I mean, we just saw the team work. With Callan, it was just worse. With Callan, it was just worse. We had the same team, but worse. Okay, that wasn't better. That wasn't better as well. It was an interesting defense. Might have to power that. Which is interesting defense? This one. I mean, what does the other team? They had another team, right? They also have Arena. And then for Arena, wait, we can run their other team too. He's also not making use of any stuff here, by the way. So that is pretty fair. Then they want me to run Tazi. They want me to run Lily May. And I'm supposed to place one here, one there. And then one here. And they are big fans of Talene, it seems. They love Talene. Why do we never play heroes that I like? I mean, this is a ton of burst. Couldn't keep Talene alive on his own. Couldn't keep Bonnie alive on his own. Talene's back though, so that's good. And I mean, we can win now maybe with Tazi ult. We get the revive on the Talene. That's now some bloody stupid revive battle here with Tazis. We won. So this one was better. It didn't feel like he did much. I don't know. Did it feel like he did a lot? We nearly lost our Talene already during the time of his ult. Then lost Bonnie immediately after. And look at the energy there. That's creeping slowly. And we lose Callan before second ult. Before first ult, really. He never had a full energy bar in this entire fight. So this guy never reached full energy bar. He did his passive part and then just died off. I have to punish Andre now. We have to do a little bit of mean stuff now. We have to do mean stuff. I don't like it. I know, it's a nice dude. It's a nice dude. But sometimes you gotta do what you're going to do. Wait, don't I have to like adjust the format set up for this? Just have to beat him now a little bit. There we go. The first 10-second burst. Yeah, then bring me the first 10-second burst heroes. And then I'm happy. I tell it like this, his team is not bad though. I kinda like Andre's team. I really do. Definitely requiring a lot from my team. I mean, my Harak is still getting up and like ending stuff, but he killed my Lily May and it took quite some time. So I like Andre's team. This is good. But this is like, I mean, it's Bonnie meta. And he has plus 25 Bonnie. Crazy. Was there a test server with Callan? No. The Pioneer server wasn't updated and is going to be updated now pretty soon. But Callan wasn't on there yet. No, so we never tested Callan. We actually never did. The only last hero we tested was Lorsan. Valka was also not available for test on the test server, I think. Don't keep me at it. because I didn't really test it. Yeah, so I mean, what am I supposed to say here? What am I supposed to say? Are we going to upgrade Callan? Maybe that is a question for many. Are we going to go and upgrade him to P4? I am not sure. We are certainly at 16 out of 45, which kind of inclines that we might do that. On the other hand, I don't really like it. What I'm more so thinking about is just like going for this. Just like making use of those last minutes of Valka. Just upgrading her a little bit. But then again, didn't use her that often. So, yeah. This reminds me of Ludovic. Yeah, Ludovic, I said at the beginning that he's bad. This is, by the way, at one point I wanted to make a video about my reviews of heroes and where I was like really bad, where I was really wrong. Ludovic was useless. I got him to P1 and he was useless, but he was super lucky on the summits. And nobody used this guy. I think he only got like popular later. And popular in PvP for his immediate heal and like just being unaffected. That the combination was just like really nice. And then in PvE for the damage that he can do. But none of this was like visible at the start. I don't know, there can be, I think for this guy there can be a combination, but I just don't see any use right now. And I don't see like the point where I say to somebody, hey, get Callan, your account will be so much better. In fact, no, your account won't be so much better. Your account will just like have less tickets. Go back in time and get Bonnie last season. Where I also said you shouldn't get her, by the way. I stand by that. I stand by that. I still stand by saying last season that you shouldn't get Bonnie. Because Bonnie was strong. It's like such a good thing that we have a good hero for the wall hero recruitment. Just can go like for the wish list and put her in there now. So worth so much. Because now you can go like Sylvina, Bonnie, and this is like such a nice way to do all your recruitment. Underworld, welcome mate. Keep the videos coming on both channels later mate, later, yeah. I'm actually nearly done with this live stream. And then I am indeed going to go. I'm going to post an Idle Heroes video on Wraec Gacha. Yeah, so for Callan, as I said, really, for me personally, I will do more testing. We will once again do another video. There will be like this, what I did test today, and then I will test for myself a little bit tomorrow. If I had to decide on a summoning order, let's say once this is over and the all-hero recruitment ends, like in 20 days, 4 hours, you will also have Valka in there. Keep that in mind. I would say you would go for Bonnie first, Valka second, Sylvina third, Callan fourth. That is like my order. And then probably Viperian. Though Viperian Callan would be a battle. I like Viperian. He's cool. Also Viperian gets plus 200,000 points for his skin. I have to say that. Plus 200,000 points for fancy skins. With animations. Unlike the smoky skin, which just looks the same. So yeah, any more opinions on this guy? Then, while we are waiting for some people to write their opinions, I can also already announce that I have done severe preparations in regards to an upcoming Celestial or Hypogean Hero. Well, Hypogean Hero is Cryonia. We're at 584 Stellar Crystals on this guy, plus 1 pack that we can have a recover. So that is fairly nice. Oh, also I forgot that. We have new packs in Trolley. Wanted to check those out. We have the Reverie Bloom Bundle with the Sweet Tiara. That is an interesting hairstyle for a male character. Ah, okay, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like middle-aged stuff. Ah, that's cool. I think he's looking a little bit too cute with that. Everybody's like, oh, they can't do male clothing. They are like, enjoy a little ribbon, cute boy. Shit. Put that on somebody and he's going to be diddled right up. I like this one. This one's pretty cool. Well, I take that back. It's flying 10 kilometers far away from us and is super small. I thought it was like twice the size. Where am I, a little Cupid? Bloody hell. That's too bad. He needs a buff. This will actually be a good test of the developer's consumer experience. I don't know. All depends. No manly skins? Manly skins are gone, bro. Manly skins are gone. This one I can see. Like I could wear those glasses. Hard glasses, like that stuff I can see. That works out for me. But like the little cute ribbon, bloody hell. That is too insane, man. That is too insane. What's with the Cupid bow? I don't get it. Hairstyle? I mean, in the full set I get it. I don't think the face fits with it. I don't think the face fits with it. We get the glasses though. Like the glasses I see. I'll be honest, the glasses I see. I can see some design that I could make. Some design that is not suitable for everybody, but I can see some design that I can make with some hard glasses. That's straight up working very well, let's say that. And we can do that, but I don't know about the hairpiece. That's a little bit too cute for me. That's a little bit too cute for me. Like, I don't know. Glorified meal shield doesn't do enough anything. Doesn't do anything, really, yeah. Isn't good enough at that, yeah. Plus 10,000 points for Sylvina skin. That is the cute thing. Sylvina skin, we have like the skin on her, and we have P4. That's why I recently made a video about her. She's insane. Really like her. Yeah, in regards to Callan, useless, small buff that could help. Just raise initial energy to 300, and then I think he's kinda alright. And with this could get a less than 12-second cooldown, that would be nice as well. But make this 300, this 8, and then we're Gucci. And this 4. At least the stun duration to 4. Bloody hell. Okay. That being said. Is there something we can do once we have mythic charms? I didn't check that. Ultimate power. Okay, shield becomes bigger. Kinda bad. That's useless. Okay, there's nothing we can do. There is nothing we can do, ladies and gentlemen. There is nothing we can do. Skill power doesn't help. Ultimate power doesn't help. Yeah, I think nah. Maybe I get to love him in PvP, but right now he's just like, it's not doing enough. He's not doing enough. So yeah, I don't see it. I don't see him. No recommendation from me. 4th to 5th best Graveborn 8 tier. That's the end of it. 4th to 5th best Graveborn 8 tier. I'm thinking about listing Viperion higher than him. Just because Viperion actually does stuff. I don't know. Maybe that is my Tarshit moment. Maybe that is my Tarshit moment. And I'm completely wrong on this. But I feel like I'm not talking Tarshit here. I'm talking facts. So don't know what the other content creators think. Atraxi told me a little bit about what they think. So that's the thing. But like, I say no. I say no. And this is disappointing. Like, I don't do a video and make like 3 teams that I want to try because I think it's fancy, like Ulmus stuff with like a little bit of Carolina. I was excited about those teams. You could hear this in the video, but it's just like, it's not happening. None of those teams are happening because none of those teams can get carried by this guy. Maybe when we have like P4, he would be a menace. But I have yet to see a P4 version of him. I've yet to see if I see a P4 version, somebody shows some PvP or something. Maybe on the Fight Club server. Maybe on the Fight Club server somebody says, hey, I upgraded Callan to P4 immediately and he will be insane. Maybe I do that, but not today. It is an option that we have. And if you watch this later, feel free to write a comment, say, Wraec, do it. Because we have Dragon Crystals, we have a ton of gems, we have some rate up tickets left. And the utter will to upgrade this guy to like P3 or something. So we could upgrade him to P3. And I mean, we will still have the option later to swap him for any other 8 tier from the season. So this option is there. The option is available, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know what you think about this. While I do I do all the recruitment? Yeah, come on. I do some 10 bombs here, some nice summons for the end, and then I will probably say goodbye and enjoy my evening. Well, I will make a thumbnail. Not enjoy my evening, I will make a thumbnail. Quad A, let's go. Another Niru. Yeah, test server's not up at the moment. I don't think it's up at the moment. So don't know. Ooh, some good summons here. Getting Shakia, nice. Bonnie. Last 10 bomb. My nose is now completely blocked. That is annoying. Ah, okay. Never mind. Well then, I right now do it because I'm scared to do MP4 by myself. The only risk that I would have is that there is just no other good A tier this season, but I could still swap him to Valka or something in this case, because that would still be alright. So, yeah. It is an option. But not today. Today was Supreme Plus test. Maybe in the upcoming days we do Paragon test. If you haven't already, by the way, subscribe to the channel. We need a few more subscribers there. And other than that, I wish you a great day. See us in the next one.